Hi. Hello. It's Kendall here. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new around here, what is up, home skillet biscuit? For those of you that hadn't seen my last video, in that video, and also I think I did a community post, I put it somewhere. I was like, yo, I'm taking a break. I shall see y'all in a bit. I said I'd be back last Tuesday, so of course I didn't come back on that day. Happy Saturday. Thank you, by the way, everyone that's been so sweet in the time that I've been away, asking how my break has been and how it's going. I didn't really have a break. I just ended up on like TikTok. One day I'll learn. But it was still fun. It was really nice. I'm happy to be back, but I'm not gonna lie to you. This movie almost wasn't worth it. Happy Saturday. If you don't know what Saturday is the time when I do a little something on my channel called Bad Movies and a Beat, the series on my channel where I talk about bad movies while putting my makeup on. Also, before I get started on today's video, I must announce hilariously that today's video has a sponsor, but not just any sponsor. It's a makeup sponsor, E.L.F. Cosmetics. Shout outs to E.L.F. for sponsoring today's video. But more importantly, E.L.F.'s collaboration with Chipotle, good old Chipotle. Chipotle is my life, and now I can also articulate that by putting it on my face. If you did not know, because I didn't know this was a thing until I got the email. I love it, dog. Okay, Chipotle is doing a collaboration, or is ongoing collaboration. I believe everything's in stock right now as I'm filming it. Don't quote me on that. They've come out with a whole selection of Chipotle themed cosmetics, all of which I will be using in this video, along with some other like E.L.F. products in this collection. Oh, I love this. This is just some silliness that I want more of. It is a full collection. Well, this is empty. Consisting of the Chipotle eyeshadow palette, fully equipped with colors, all representing our favorite parts and component of our favorite meals at Chipotle. Beautiful palette, by the way. But like, cute palette though. I love me like a guac green. The Make It Hot lip gloss. The extra guac sponge set, which is indeed shaped, once put together, like an avocado. And then, arguably, probably my favorite part is actually the Eyes Chips face makeup bag. Girl, shut the front door. This is adorable. I'm gonna keep this. I don't usually keep like PR packages, but I'll figure out something to do with this. This is adorable. The extraness, we love it here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I might actually have Chipotle juice on this box because it made me, I wanted Chipotle after seeing it. So, I mean, good branding. I certainly did get an order. Yes, I'll be focusing on these. They will be linked down below, as well as featuring their camo CC cream. So yes, it'll be a fun time of makeup exploration while talking about a topically significant movie, because when I heard that Chipotle was coming out with a makeup collaboration, it only further solidified that I need to get around to watching a movie that I've been dreading, honestly, because it just sounded too stupid to be worth my time. And I was correct. Today we're talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Chipotle, salsa, tomatoes. What happens if we don't do the moral dilemma of killing all the tomatoes and turning them into sustenance? They might come back to attack. Natural progression of thought. Oh, you too close to me. I'ma need you to back up too close to me. Okay, last time we were here, we talked about the cult classic known as Rubber, the story of a homicidal rubber tire that goes on a killing spree across America. It is truly as stupid as it sounds, and if you would like to check that out, you can check that out up above, or you can check it out in the good old Bad Movies and a Beat playlist. Now, like I said, today we're talking about Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Usually I either decide to do a reaction, like watching the movie for the first time, or I do kind of I wrote my thoughts down and here's how we got here. Today we're doing a little bit of a combination because I actually have seen this movie. Quality about it that I find largely unwatchable. I've attempted time after time time after time, to sit there and really challenge myself to watch this entire debacle, and I just have yet to be able to do it. So I figured today I can talk a little bit, give you some introductions and whatnot, but then ultimately this is gonna be basically a reaction again. Not even a reaction, like a challenge. Can I focus long enough to watch this movie? Because it's truly just as terrible as it sounds. It's just, if you would also like to challenge yourself, by the way, the movie, as of the time of me filming this, is completely free on YouTube. So feel free to have that thought. What accent was that? Anywho, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is a 1978 comedy. And it being this old, if I'm not mistaken, makes it officially the oldest movie that I've talked about on Bad Movies in a Beat. The OG Hear Me Out film, you know? Speaking of stupid things coming to life and killing people, yes, I've seen your tweets about slacks eventually. Also, I find something very mind-numbing about the experience of talking about killer inanimate objects. Hence why I'm gonna have to watch this movie real time, because physically, I just couldn't sit there. Now, I know you're sitting there, dear viewer, with a name like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Whatever could the movie be about? Surely it is a serious and respectable work of art. Perhaps in some ways or another, lending social commentary. Child, it's a 70s movie, stop motion, about tomatoes killing people, but they never even show how. We don't know if they eat people. One of my favorite fun facts in the world is that, you know, like how when you want to boo somebody, they throw tomatoes, right? One of the greatest fun facts I've learned is that back in like the ye olden times, they used to throw tomatoes at people because they thought they were poisonous. Deadass, they were trying to kill them. That's supposed to be like a modern spin on the notion. I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. Anyway, well, the concept was kind of funny, but the execution, oh my God. I mean, they were low, my expectations. I didn't know that they could limbo under the crust of the earth, mole its way under what little expectations I had for a movie about, again, killer tomatoes. There's no like computer generating or anything. It's just rolling some tomatoes and then going off screen. Some people were asking me also while I was gone that I should do like a tier list of all of the movies I've watched thus far. If I had to make a tier list of the most difficult to watch movies I've ever had on this series, I have never been so mind-numbingly bored. I tried to watch this movie 4 or 5 times and I just can't sit through it. So again, my theory is that if I have makeup to do and watch the movie, I'll be like sat still. We'll see. But alas, here we are. This is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Jesus, I didn't even realize how short this movie actually is. It's only 1 hour and 23 minutes, but nothing has felt like such an eternity. Let me do my voiceover voice. In 1963, Alfred Hitchcock. I don't know why I said that cock so strong. Alfred Hitchcock made, I did it again. Alfred Hitchcock made a motion picture entitled The Birds, a film which depicted a savage attack upon human beings by flocks of the winged creatures. Is it winged? Winged? People laughed. In the fall of 1975, 7 million black birds invaded the town of Hopkinsville, I don't know why I struggled to say that, Kentucky, resisting the best efforts of mankind to dislodge them. No one is laughing now. Now, this little tidbit I actually found very interesting, and I was like, is that real? And apparently it is. There was a point at which the Army was called out to get all these birds out of Kentucky. I learned something new today. Anyway, that's the only good thing I got from this movie. Have to pause. Though I have seen this movie, again, it's been so bad that I've never actually focused on the movie. Why, first of all, why did the tomatoes have a noise? Like, what noise? Why am I asking this like tomatoes kill people either? They have like this like gremlin voice that they never really acknowledged, but okay. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. They'll beat you, bash you, squish you, mash you, chew you up for brunch, and finish you off for dinner or lunch.
Not blood, tomato juice.
Why is the audio quality just...
Sure doesn't taste like tomato juice.
That's another thing. Ah!
Look at the Jack. He got little Timmy.
Poor Timmy.
He ate him all up.
Tried chemicals, bugs, bullets, nothing seems to work.
Just make like a soup. Jesus, I'm waiting for this movie to be funny.
Gentlemen, may I present Dr. Nokatafa?
How do you do that?
Oh no, it's an Asian man. It's about to get racist.
Gentlemen, what we have developed is in...
They dubbed over the Asian man.
This is man versus vegetable.
Technically, sir, tomatoes are fags.
He means fruits.
Oh! I gotta pause. It's only 11 minutes in. So much of my experience with this movie thus far, prior to this, was literally me having it on and making it 5 minutes in. I might as well be watching it for the first time. Wow.
We'll be going outside, Mr. Dixon. You better bring your coat. There's a little in the air.
Wow.
Means nip.
Have you donated to? I'll link one down below. I hate it here. Oh,
Sam Smith, disguise expert.
ah, here's a black man. Oh boy.
We'll never have another president as bad as this one.
Girl. Don't speak too soon. Why do they make that noise? What was the budget? $100,000.
There's Fairchild.
Who the hell is he?
She. Sir. Lois Fairchild, Society section.
I can feel the sexism is coming. I can feel the sexism's on the rise, on the horizon. They're bringing a woman into the cast.
Have a seat. Fairchild, I've been keeping my eye on you. Fluid style.
Thank you, sir.
Sharp mind.
Thank you, sir.
A nice ass.
There it is.
I'm sure that what you lack in experience, you'll more than make up for in determination. Now,
God, when is this movie gonna be funny? At this point, I'm just listening to like vague noises.
oh, wow, what is that? Oh,
And in other news today, in Newark, New Jersey, a man was eaten by a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
Okay, that's kind of funny. Like,
It's Adolf Hitler!
what the hell is going on?
He's only disguised as Adolf Hitler.
Guten Morgen, Herr Hitler.
Autobahn!
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Wiener Schnitzel! You go disguise yourself as a tomato and infiltrate their camp.
I have so many questions. Who does ugly shirt? I'd wear it though.
Somebody!
Why is he singing? What is happening? What is going on?
always in a fight. Depend on us to help make up their mind.
Okay, I was joking about it being about social commentary. I think they're actually trying to put some social commentary in it.
Yes, he's a policeman just like any other, except for one thing. He is blind.
What the f is happening? There was no joke. There was no lead up. Also, who are these people? I'm sitting here like, Patrick, I've never watched a movie that so sufficiently ignored that we as an audience need to know what's going on. But also beyond that, we need to know who characters are. I'm having an existential crisis. Okay, she's a reporter. I got that much. Okay, that was kind of funny. That was kind of funny. I don't know. Something about the optics of that was hilarious. Okay. Why is she not making noise? There it is. You ever sit there and realize, damn. I'm watching a movie about killer tomatoes. This movie is so unfunny. It's so not funny. Jesus, I guess, you know, kind of the point of watching this movie was like, oh my god, it's so tongue-in-cheek. Like, obviously, it's a tomato waging a war. Obviously, I'm not expecting for it to be groundbreaking. I've never been so bored by such a ludicrous concept. I'm so happy I decided to do a reaction because I genuinely, if you needed me to, if you had a gun to my head and said, Kendall, tell us what this movie is about, I genuinely would be like, if you would say, how does each scene relate to the next scene? I genuinely
Heart attacks, lung cancer, and and natural causes.
How you gonna make a "this is so boring" joke when your movie is so palpably boring? Why is she trying to seduce him like a corpse? What is the storyline? And the sad part is, watching the movie wouldn't help you at all. I have never been so bored watching a movie that's supposed to be funny. When did the black dude learn how to speak tomato?
Hey, will somebody please pass the ketchup?
Okay, that was funny. That was funny.
We stop.
Oh my God! Stop singing. Was Elvis dead yet?
Mrs. Williams, I understand your husband is missing.
Yes,
Do you
he
think
is.
he's dead?
Well,
Will you miss him?
Well,
Will you marry again? What if he's laying in a ditch somewhere? Like,
Okay, that's funny. Okay, that's Whenever I see stuff like this, I can't help but think about the guy whose job it is on set to just like throw the tomato.
Good afternoon, Mr. Dixon. Had a pleasant nap?
No, you can't do that. You can't do a twist at the end of the movie when you've built up no story.
Very well. It's really quite simple. You see, all I do is...
Really? We're not even gonna get the answer to how he... I feel like I'm dying. So that's it. You beat the tomatoes by playing music. This movie might be second to Cats. A friend of mine recently watched it because, quote, her week was going so bad, so why not watch Cats? She then sent me an audio message, sobbing. What?
Lois?
Oh, Mason.
Lois.
Mason.
Lois.
Mason.
Lois.
Lois.
Ah, hell.
Mason!
First time I saw you,
No more singing.
hated.
Is it over? Jesus. No. Okay. That's an ugly blazer. But it's also cute. It's a cuddly blazer. They made like 3 more. If you think I'm going to watch any more of these, you have me more bent than origami. I'm sorry this is a video I came back with. That's actually probably the least funny movie I've ever seen. And I've seen Norbit. I've seen Zootopia. Like, anyway, it's good to be back. That's the Killer Tomatoes. Let's see how I'm finessing that in editing. Kendall. Not great. Anyway, shout outs again to E.L.F for sponsoring today's video. Again, if you want to check out those products, that'll be down below. If you like this video, be sure to like this video. Follow me on all my social media, Instagram, Twitter. And I've also been hanging out more on TikTok, all of which are KennieJD. Any more requests for films, feel free to put those down in the comment section or at me on Twitter. And I shall see you guys next time.